So, I'm standing here with probably one of the longest patrons of the Spirit of Newburyport, going back probably all the way back to 2005, 2006. Patrick, you mind telling me your full name?
Patrick Ryan.
And where you from, Patrick?
Newburyport, Mass.
And,
Massachusetts.
And how long you been coming down the N Street during Yankee homecoming?
Oh, probably since '91.
That's a long time. Yep. We've had a lot of conversations about N Street in the years past. What's your impressions about what it is that you just took a walk down N Street? What's your observations of it?
Well, it's definitely changed over the years. It has its ups and downs. It's input from citizens and artisans, and it's come a long way.
Yeah.
Especially since the last few years when it's tended to go a little off the track, heading towards the corporate bent. But
So
we're back to having local artisans and craftsmen, and it's really great.
Big difference in 1 year, wouldn't you say?
Without a doubt. Without a doubt.
Yeah. And was there any of your any favorites that stood out as you were walking down N Street?
Well, there's a local man from New Hampshire who crafting these custom-made fire pits, granite, steel, stainless steel. Very nice. I'll probably be picking one of them
For your place here in Newburyport, or?
Definitely for Newburyport.
Oh, nice, excellent. So, any other thoughts? We've had a lot of conversations regarding the status of the corporatization, the over commercialism that we've seen in years past. Any other thoughts on the revival?
Well, the revival is critical to the future of Newburyport and communities like Newburyport. The arts, the interest in the arts, is what drives a lot of communities with economic development, with interest, with it's a valuable resource for communities around the globe to use as an economic engine to jumpstart everything, local businesses, local artisans. It improves the community, it improves the housing stock, makes the community more valuable, more livable.
Do you feel as though that's been on the upswing or the downswing in years past in Newburyport and in N Street in general?
Well, it's been a steady increase. There's been some ups and downs, but overall, long term, it's been a general increase, particularly in Newburyport. People know Newburyport. So, but the key to it is not only will the art community bring investment, new people to the community, but it's up to people who live in the community to manage it. Because unfortunately, as you have economic development, things can go awry. And that's why we've had this revival. To keep the artisan walkway here from turning into a small corporate sideshow. So it's come full circle, and what we're hoping for, as you, John, have brought up in the past, of making this N Street, rather than just a special holiday treat, year-round artist community. This is the perfect spot for artisans to be here year-round, to draw the crowds, to draw the interest. So it's a great day. Everything looks great. A lot of good people on the street, and it's a success.
Wow, that's excellent, man. You just hit it out of the park, Patrick. You really just keyed in on some really, really pertinent elements which the revival has tried to do. Would you think that what's happening here on N Street is reflective to what's happening in the country?
Unfortunately, no. No, this has to be taken on the road. This concept has to be taken on the road. Because it's, it's there for any community, really. I mean, there may be some differences depending on what area of the country or what specialty arts or farming or manufacturing is going on. depending on where you are in this country or around the world. But it's definitely something that should be duplicated.
And so you think that this is a nice prototype to go, Nate? That's what I had mentioned in the article in the paper yesterday, is that I feel as though it's a prototype to go national. Do you think that's an overstatement?
Not at all. Not at all. Especially the way things are going today with multinationals, jobs disappearing. This is an opportunity for communities to basically bring back their community, have the involvement of the citizens, of the workers, of the small businessmen, of the artisans. So this is a great model, and hopefully it'll expand. Excellent.
Excellent, Patrick. You've been a great supporter over the years of the Spirit of Newburyport. On behalf of myself and all the artisans of the In Street Revival, I really appreciate your support and patronage over the years. It's been stupendous. Thanks for coming down today. Thanks for sharing your thoughts, and looking forward to probably many years in the future. Any last thoughts?
Just a great day, and just hope to enjoy the day.
Excellent, Pat.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Take care.
Perfect.